Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hello everybody, happy Monday night. Okay, I'm going to look away because I'm going to try to find you guys on my big screen so I can see who comes to visit me. And I have to shut my sound off so I don't get a lot of feedback either. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I have to remember what I'm wearing. There I am. All right. All good. Hey, Angela, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I always really appreciate it. Angela was my hairdresser and stylist. I had a stylist, and Angela is very, very talented. So if anyone is looking for color, you need to reach out for me, and I will give you Angela's connection because she's really good at what she does. Hey, Mary. Hey, Patty. Hey, Huckles. Judy. Hey, thanks for joining, everybody. I always get excited to see all you guys. Tonight we're going to do a math card. You know how I am about math. You know how I am about card making with math. So I'm going to try to go slow. Breathe, and we'll get through it. My card is inspired tonight by a lady by the name of Rachel Tessman. Rachel is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hey, Anna, thanks for joining. Good to see you, girl. Miss you. My sister's coming to visit. I cannot wait. It's not just so kind, Miss Angela. You are really, really good at what you do when it comes to hair. And she's also an incredible card maker. So just putting that out there too. She makes some beautiful cards. So Rachel Tessman is a demonstrator. She's been a demonstrator for a really, yep, Judy, I'm glad you watch her, for a really long time. And she is actually most known for her, paper pumpkin alternative. She has a whole paper pumpkin page called, I think it's called Friends of Paper Pumpkin or Fans of Paper Pumpkin or something like that. If you're interested, let me know. I'll put it out there for you. And she does a ton of paper pumpkin stuff. So I saw this card idea that she had doing a 6x6. It's called a one sheet wonder, where you use one sheet of paper and you make 3 cards, 6 cards, or depending on how you cut it up. So I thought, oh, that'll be a fun thing to show you guys, knowing how much I love math. Now, let me point out over here. No, Miss Patty's asking if the card will have flying things and numbers. My 2 biggest fears, she knows me well, and that would be no. Numbers, but no flying things. I'm going to point over here. I think you guys should see some boxes, which is a sign that I'm packing. So let me tell you a little story about packing. So last week I packed up all my, not all, but a majority of my winter clothes because I thought it's going to be summer soon and I don't need any clothes. Today was 45. It got up in the low 50s. It's freezing. Thank God, at the very last second, before I sealed the box, I took out some white shirts that I could wear under sweatshirts because I packed all my sweatshirts with hoods away, my heavier sweatshirts. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, the weather is not my friend right now. Let's see. The only announcement I can think of, 2 actually. One is the regular catalog, the catalog that you've had in your hands for a year, is ending at the end of this month, like in a week or so. So if there's any last minute things that you guys want, you need, you better get it now because it's going to be going away. So I'm just putting that out there. You can get it at trishen.stampinup.net. If you need a place to order, that's my webpage. So yeah, new home or bust is exactly how I feel, Angela. So we're praying to move on the 25th of May. So if you are praying people, please feel free to add that to your prayer list, and hopefully God will perform a miracle and the house will be done because there's still a lot to do. So, okay, so announcements. One was that the catalog is ending and you just have a week or so, I think it's a week or so, to order. So you do it now. And then the second thing is just a reminder that there is not going to be a Zoom at the end of this month because I have not had time to prepare, and because literally you guys, every weekend we've been doing something for the house. So I just said I'm going to give myself grace, and I knew that you guys would understand. So, hey, Becky, thanks for watching. Good to see you out there. Okay, now that I've chit-chatted, I'm going to turn the camera down, and I'm going to start the card. Remember the rules. When I say I'm going to turn the camera down, when I say I'm going to do it now, close your eyes so you don't get seasick. That will always help. Okay, so I'm going to, where's my camera? Okay, I'm going to turn my camera down now, and then I'm going to turn it down to here. All right. Now, let's see if I can get this on straight. Okay. So Rachel did a 6x6. So the black line is the 6x6. And I've lined out how you cut it. So that's 1 1/4 by 3, 1 1/4 by 3, 1 1 inch by 4 inches, 1 inch by 4 inches, 2 3/4 by 4 inches, 2 inches by 3 3/4 inches. 4 3/4 inches. So that's the sheet that you need. So I'll take a picture of it and I'll upload it as a screenshot after I do the video, you guys. It takes me a little bit of time to do all that, but after I do the video, I will load it up for you. So we're going to, oops, I already messed up the first card. That's not good. We're going to first cut the paper. Now, what I wonder is if it's easier if I cut it on this side where it's darker and you can see it a little bit easier than the busyness of this. So I think I'm going to do that. So on this piece of paper, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut this 1 1/4 inch, and then you'll cut it in half, and that's how you'll get these two pieces. So at 1 1/4 inches, 1 1/4, and then Steve may come in, so you might hear him, you guys, just in the background, no problem. And then you're going to cut that to 3 inches. And that gives you your two pieces that would go right here. Okay? Easy peasy. Now, because Rachel is so good with numbers and I'm not, this piece right here, 3 1/4, that's what you have left is 3 3/4. And let me show you that so you can see that. Let me pull this down a little bit. So that's 3 3/4. So that makes it easy. So I know I have this direction right. So now I need to turn it, and I'm going to cut it to 2 inches by 4 3/4 because that's what's going to fit here. Hopefully you got that. Hopefully that made sense. So now I have this piece left up here. So I'm going to cut 2 3/4 off that. So 2 3/4. And then I'm going to have a 2-inch strip left, and I'm going to cut it 1 inch and then 1 inch. And that, my friends, is how you cut the paper. So you just have to take your time. Now, one thing that I learned when I was preparing the card is it does matter how you cut the paper. That matters. In terms of if it's a directional paper or not, it really doesn't work. So don't use a paper where the flowers can only go in one direction, because then it really and truly does not work. I did that with a piece of paper and realized that you can't fudge that one. So there's how you're going to cut up the 6 by 6 piece of paper. So that's not hard, right? And out of this card, out of this 6 by 6 piece of paper, Rachel got 3 cards. Let me try to get it. Let me pull this up a little bit and try to get it all on screen for you guys. Okay, so there it is. All right, so I've done a little bit of pre-cutting. I'm using the Petal Park stamps and paper. So I need to get some flowers to finish one of my cards. So I'm going to tap, tap, tap. This is a Night of Navy. Have you guys seen any of the new colors that are coming out? They've kind of been all over the internet. They're beautiful. Oh, that's not going to work. Let me start that again. I was too low. I was low when I want to be low, but not that low. So I hope you've seen some of the new colors that are out. Now, the colors that are the most different are going to be the in colors. They're very jewel toned. They're very different than anything I've seen with Stampin' Up. So I'm excited about that. I don't know what I'll be getting for the in colors because, you know, every year I don't get them. They just have to really be striking. And I'm more of a brights family girl, but I probably will get some of them because I think they're really pretty. And this one, we did Night of Navy, and this one is Mango Melody, which I don't know. I think this one's retiring, but don't quote me on that because I don't have it memorized. I have a little list. Let me see. This is, yeah, this one is retiring, which means it's going away. I did not check inventory before my video, so if you have colors that you still are interested in that are retiring, I would act quickly. I'm not sure what's left, to be honest. Okay, so I've done that, and then Stampin' Up is brilliant because they match the punch up with the stamp. Pop that right out, and then you get 3 flowers, which we needed. Okay, oops, okay, so now we're going to put the card together. This piece right here, let me bring this back. Try to help you visualize what I'm doing here. Got a little messy when I smooched it over. Okay, so this piece right here is what's up over here. And then I'm going to just put it on a navy blue background. And let me get my little supplies here. Okay, so let me move that up now and get this into view. So this is just Night of Navy. And then this is the card that goes. This is just, now some of this is not exactly how Rachel did it. I'm sort of going a little bit off on my own. I picked this stamp set, which we did before, because I was lazy and it was on my desk, but I know, slacker. I'm a slacker. Okay, so I am going to use Faith Over Fear, because this is what I'm telling myself every day, that this house move is going to work out. So I'm going to put that as my saying and send this to myself. No, I have someone I'm going to send it to. And that, I love that font. And that's exactly what we need to have, is we need to have our faith be greater than our fear, for sure. For sure. Okay, so then I'm going to take the flowers that I just did. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I want to do that. I had to think for a second there. Let me see. And I'll do one here. I think I'll do this up. I think I'm going to just do this. I think I'm just going to do one. Yeah, that's going to be my first card. Faith Over Fear. So that's the first card, and you get 3 out of this one. The next one is taking this piece of paper right here. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to layer it up on this. Kind of looks like a nice spring card. And I'm going to, oops, put that here. And then this. And the fun thing about this was that because I'm using different colored card bases, this would make a great little card kit. Remember how I said sometimes you guys, I wrap cards up, put them in a plastic bag with a ribbon on it, and then I give them as thank yous or thinking of yous or just to give away gifts? This would make a really nice one, because if you change the fonts, if you change the background of the paper, but the card, but you keep the same thing, it makes a nice little kit to give. Okay, so now I'm doing a happy birthday one for this one. This is wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I think I'm going to do it over here, because instead of in the center. Oh, that came out nice. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3 flowers and I'm going to put them over here on some dimensionals. I should have had my dimensionals on my flowers. I already punched out and stamped up the flowers for most of them before video, so you guys don't have to painstakingly watch me do that, since you were going to watch me cut it. I didn't want you to have to do all of it. So 1, 2, where do I want that one? Up there? Yeah. 3. That looks pretty. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. All right, so there are 4 pieces left. There are these 2 pieces here and these 2 pieces here. This one, this one, this one, and this one, and that's what you're going to make the final card with. So let me set that up. I'm doing Night of Navy as the background. And I'm going to take the 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I will first glue this one down in the corner over here, and then the shorter one I will put over here. Now I'm sure you've seen this before, but I think it's so cool how Rachel did the math. Did you guys see that I literally don't have a single scrap piece of paper left over? We used every piece of that 6x6. That's magic. In my world, that's magic. That goes there. Now what I'll do, you guys, is I'll post a second post after the video that will have that little graphic on it. And then, is that going to fit? Yep, that's going to fit. So I'll post, doesn't that look pretty? And then she did something in the middle. So I really like that. So I'm going to use this to pick up the blue in the middle, just to fill that space in. Then I'm going to, I have a bunch of flowers. And I'm going to take my dimensionals. Use my bigger ones because it's faster. Put one in the middle. Then I'm going to put one on top of that. Like that. And then this one will go on one side. And this one will go on the other side. And that, my friends, are my 3 cards. Very similar to what Rachel did, a little bit different in the final outcome of the flowers, but the math is all hers. It's all hers. So these are the 3 cards. Cool, huh? Super easy, so fun and pretty. I can't see comments. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Those are very sweet of you. Hey, Miss Becky. Let me see if that people came on that I did not see and acknowledge, because I always feel bad. I think I've said hi to everybody. I think I did. Oh, Nancy Peepy, thanks for joining. Always good to see you. Okay, I think I've got everybody. So as I said, I'll post it, you guys, after I upload it to YouTube, and I'll post it on YouTube as well. And then you can just make it, and then you will make it and mail it and bless some people. And like I said, this would make a really pretty, any set of cards would be really pretty to do as a giveaway to someone to thank them. And who do you thank? You can thank waitresses or waiters. You can thank your postman if you ever see him, the ladies that take care of you at the bank or the grocery store, or the cleaners, if you still go to the dry cleaners, your hairdressers. That's how my hairdresser got started falling in love with Stampin' Up, because I brought her some cards in a little envelope just to say thank you, and that I loved the job that she did. So it's amazing. I don't give them out to get business. I give them out because it's my heart, but good things can come from it too, you guys. So keep that in mind. All right, that's it for tonight. It is Monday night. I will be here next Monday night with another video. I want to say that I'll have new product next week, but I don't know. I placed an order, but it's just taking a long time to get the order in. So I don't know if I will have another order, have a new order yet. I got everyone that I needed for my paper share. So my paper shares are sold out. And I thank everyone that signed up for it. That was super. I'm very excited about the paper share because there's some really pretty new papers coming out, and I'm happy about that. And if I have new product, I'll do something next week new. If I don't, then we will that'll be the last week that we'll use some of the retired stuff in the catalog. So we'll put it out there. Like, this paper won't be available anyway. It could be sold out. I'm not 100% sure. All right, you guys, I'm rambling. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Remember, around here, we make it and we mail it. I hope you guys have time to stamp or scrapbook this week and get something in the mail and bless someone that you want to bless. We'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.